Hello, it's me with the tutorial for those little gift bags that I promised you. Alright, let's get started. Really quickly, I'm going to write a lot of this also down in the description of the video so you can read it there. But I'm going to go over what you need really quickly. You need a pencil, a ruler, scissors or a paper cutter so you can make the edges of your wax paper straight. Wax paper comes from different companies. They all turn out a little different, so try around a little what you like best. And glue. I personally really like these glue sticks. Any glue stick will do though. And glue sticks are better than liquid glue. And of course you need decorations. If you have decorations like this that are only printed on one side, make sure that you either put it upside down already in your wax paper sandwich, or that you remember to flip around your wax paper once you are done ironing it. You also need a place to iron on and an iron on medium setting. Don't worry about your iron. There's not that much wax on here that your iron gets actually hurt in any way. At least I haven't noticed it. So, or you can always use an old iron. I've opted for polka dots on this one. I don't think you can see them right now, but once I iron them, they will come apparent. What you need to do first is mark the middle of your wax paper. I just folded it in half and marked the middle, and that way if you only have like one little decoration, like one of these, you could center it over that mark and you know that it's in the middle of the bag. My bags are coming out that the seam is in the center back of the bag. If you don't like that, then you need to make a second mark over here, and I don't know if you can even see that. Over here, basically just fold one edge into the middle again and make a mark right there, and then center your decoration over this. And you need to fold it a little different, but I'm going to give you that in the description. I'm going to show you the way how I do it. Alright, let's get started. All you need to do is set your iron down and then slide it so that you don't get any wrinkles or bubbles or anything. So we want to iron everything down, especially the edges. You really want the edges down. So let's iron this really quickly. All the way over there. Okay. There we go. That's good enough. And now my little polka dots are showing up. They're red, actually. I think they're so cute. Alright. There we go. You can iron both sides. I usually don't. It's good enough to just do one side well. Now you're taking one side and folding it in just past that mark that you made, kind of like this. And you need to fold it just past that mark so that you have a little bit, where you can actually glue this. There we go. One. And then you take the other side and fold it just a bit past that mark as well, like so. If you made the other mark, this is where you would fold different, and I explained that in the description. And then you take your glue. I left mine open, sadly, so it doesn't really glue that well, so I need to and I'm running out on top of everything, so I kind of have to do it like this. I know. But I didn't notice that until this morning. And I haven't had time to get any more glue, so this will have to do. There we go. It's all glued together. And now is where the measuring comes in. So you would take your ruler, and you need to decide how long you want how wide you want your bag to be. So I want this to be about 3 inches. So I take my ruler and my pencil and I mark 3 inches here and 3 inches here, and then I'm going to fold this up at the 3-inch mark, just like so. The more accurate you fold this right in this stage, the easier it will all be later. But remember, it's a paper bag and not rocket science. So we unfold this. Because I made the bottom 3 inches, I have to make each of the sides 1.5 inches, because you need to have it exactly half of what the bottom is. So you would measure 1.5 inches in here. Can you see that? No, you can't. There, 1.5 inches. And up here, 1.5 inches. Just a little, because you can see it up there actually. And then you line that up and you fold it over. Here we go. Fold this, and then you do the same thing on the other side. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. Line that up, fold it over. There we go. And now you want to make this mountain fold into a valley fold. So you open all of it back up. You kind of take the two parts up, the two sides apart, if you haven't glued them like I did, and then fold it on that fold. Fold this in, and they should fold up onto each other. There you go. And you do that for the other side as well. Make it into a valley fold. Here we go. There, and it's already starting to look kind of like a paper bag. Now we're taking all of this back apart to make it lay flat. It's easiest to make these folds before you glue up the bottom. That's why we're doing it this way. Now you're taking the bottom and you're flipping it up like that. Make sure it's really nice and creased. You're flipping it up like this, and you're kind of pulling it apart so that the sides fold down, like so. And you want this center fold right here to match up with this fold, with this line down here. You fold this down, and then you just fold these triangles sort of out like that. Okay, you do that for both sides. Like so. And this already looks like a paper bag bottom. Now, the bottom part folds up just past that line so that you have a little bit, you know, where you can glue again. So, but make sure that this kind of is even like this one. You could fold this in. That way it gives you a little bit of a mark where to. Can you see what I'm doing there? I'm folding it right on that line, so it gives you kind of a mark where how far you can fold this bottom in. There you go. 1, 2. Then we glue. You need to put glue on these little triangles here. 1, 2. Fold it up so that it can get glued on there. And these little triangles here need glue. Just like so. And like so. And then this center line here, you need to glue it here too. There we go. You fold it down, you glue it all. There you go. Now you take your bag and you open this up like that. Make sure that the valley folds go in here and in here. Come on. Like so. And there you have your little paper bag. You can fold it up. My glue isn't dry. My glue was too dry, I should say. I left it open overnight. Anyway, there's your paper bag. And then you fold this down once or twice. 1, 2, and stick a little paper clip on there, or make some holes in there and thread a ribbon through, and there's your paper bag. Ta-da! Hope this helps.